Good morning. I'm Alex Hochberger, founder and CEO of Web3 Enabler. Thanks for tuning in this morning. I hope you've been participating and following our raise so far. If not, would love to just kind of get you up to date. Salesforce is the largest CRM company. It is used by 150,000 companies, including 91% of the Fortune 500. Of those companies, 90% or 135,000 of them use one or more apps from the App Exchange. How's this relevant? We build apps in the App Exchange. We're Web3 enabler. We're the Salesforce ISV focused on all things blockchain. So a little bit of understanding about what makes Salesforce different if you've only used another sort of CRM or sales tool. Salesforce is a full-on business automation tool. They enter the corporations usually by automating sales or service with Sales Cloud or Service Cloud. They have add-ons like Revenue Cloud to help you with invoicing and revenue cycle management. They have Commerce Cloud for your e-commerce. They have industry-specific clouds like Health Cloud and Financial Services Cloud. They provide a variety of different combinations for your industry, and that's how they've grown to have 150,000 clients, tens of billions of dollars of revenue, uh, almost $10 million coming just from companies like ours that are ISVs, that they take a percentage of everything sold through the App Exchange. So let's talk about the App Exchange. The App Exchange is a $150 billion annual marketplace. In that marketplace, ISVs like Web3 Enabler sell applications. There are a handful of Web3 or blockchain ones. The only ones that are both Salesforce native and blockchain native are the ones from Web3 Enabler. There's a couple other connectors for some various tools. But what does this mean? The enterprise has not adopted blockchain or Web3 yet. But when it does, we're positioned to dominate this market. So you can see here, there are 6 products listed. We're actually up to 8, but 2 of them we're getting the listing together. So, but you see, they've kind of fallen into 3 categories. One, blockchain payments. You see in the upper left is blockchain payments. You see in the bottom right, blockchain payments for Sales Cloud. Blockchain payments is our tool that makes it easy to run a Salesforce native wallet, connect your external wallet, connect your exchange accounts, and whatever you need to do to send and receive stablecoin and other crypto payments to your vendors, your contractors, or collect from your clients. It is a full-on treasury management tool, but most companies only have simpler use cases. I want to get paid overseas and it go right to my bank account. No problem. You turn on a liquidation wallet that connects right to your bank account. You receive crypto, it automatically goes into your bank account. We have ones where you want to pay a few handful of contractors overseas. No problem. You connect your native wallet in, powered by Circle. We set you up with your ACH or wire bridges to move your cash in, and you just send your payments out, all with gasless wallets on Solana or Base. Now on the bottom right, you see blockchain payments for Sales Cloud. This is a free add-on for blockchain payments that connects you into the Sales Cloud side that is for the sales department. Most companies in Salesforce have either Sales or Service Cloud. So this is really kind of the most common one, but we do have clients that are using just the base platform and aren't using Sales or Service Cloud. And from there, they can still use blockchain payments. The 2 that are pending that were approved by security review were blockchain payments for Commerce Cloud and blockchain payments for Revenue Cloud. Those 2 tools are additional add-ons. Commerce Cloud focuses on B2B and D2C e-commerce. The really high volume consumer stuff, the B2C side, uses a platform that Salesforce bought and hasn't fully integrated yet. We'll tie into that through workflow management, but that's not our first off the charts side. We're really focused on the B2B international settlement layer. So if you're using Commerce Cloud to handle your overseas customers, they can now place their orders and pay via stablecoins, and it all ties out. That's our new Commerce Cloud add-on. With blockchain payments for Revenue Cloud, similar thing, only it's for invoicing. So you send an invoice, and they want to pay the invoice, and it's automated to go and set up a Web3 payment, or they request one, however you set it up for your deploy. And then they go and they make a payment in stablecoins, and it's immediately credited over, and the payment is set and it's applied to the invoice, however your normal standard business practices are. So basically, we connect into the cloud-specific object for you. And there's no extra charge for that. That's just how we make it so that whatever combination you have, you can install blockchain payments. The next one you can see here is digital wallet, digital asset wallet for FSC or Financial Service Cloud. And you see one that's STD and one that's PKG. Financial Service Cloud is the tool for the financial industry. It's wealth management, banks, and insurance companies. They're really expanding into insurance and banks. Their background was wealth management. So we started there as well. We built a tool for wealth managers and private bankers to know their customer. And part of know your customer is knowing their held away assets. No one's got any tool for crypto holdings. We now pull them in. So if you are running financial services cloud in a wealth management firm, we are the solution to bring your data in. Why two versions? Well, 8 years ago, as Salesforce had bought up a couple of companies and rolled their features out into Financial Service Cloud, it became a managed package, an app you installed kind of like through the App Exchange, only through your Salesforce sales channel. And that ran fine for about 5 or 6 years. It has a scaling problem, the way managed package are handled versus native objects for technical reasons that are highly specific to the Salesforce ecosystem. So we actually have two versions here. One is for the managed package, the PKG version. One is for the standard object, STD. That's because about 2 years ago, they released a new updated version of Financial Services Cloud where it uses new, slightly renamed objects that are called standard objects. So they're built to function like anywhere else in the Salesforce ecosystem. This is fantastic. It's easier to build for, but most of the install base of FSC is on the managed package. So we actually support both. They have separate versions of the app. They're functionally the same. We just have to, after we build it, go and switch tracks on the GitHub and relink it over to the managed package. So this is exciting. We have these tools. And so there's these 6 here. Oh, there's 2 more. But wait, there's more. Cardano for Salesforce, the Ada wallet, and XRP for Salesforce. These were open source projects that were sponsored by the community. That's why they're free. The Project Catalyst funded the Cardano wallet, the Ada wallet. That's why that's there. There's a grant proposal in Fund 15 to go and build new functionality for it. That has been delayed as Fund 15 has redone their voting procedures after some problems in 14. XRP for Salesforce, on the other hand, is sponsored by the XRP Ledger Foundation, and that brings XRP natively into Salesforce. So those are free apps. You can install them from source up via GitHub. They're fully open source. You can grab them from the App Exchange and install. They're kind of demo pieces to show that we've cleared the App Exchange a few more security review a few more times. So that completes our platform. So what does this mean? Well, we're seeing that the private sector has been embracing this. The larger public companies are embracing this. Hell, the government is starting to embrace stablecoins or CBDCs, depending on the country. So, what are we doing? We're raising funds to go and focus on the market. Right now, we're really focused on the Africa-UK and Africa-French relationship in Anglophone and Francophone Africa. These are huge opportunities. They're not as big as the American or EU market, but they're easy ones to establish a beachhead in because they have a clear and pressing need to do this now. The banking fees of sending things to and from Africa are easily 8 to 10% and easily 3 to 5 days. Now you at least see your money as it's moving for the 3 to 5 days, but it used to just disappear into the ether and showed up a week later. So this is a huge opportunity for us. We're getting a lot of traction there, but we do need to raise funds to go to market. This is to be able to cover travel. This is to cover Salesforce events in Africa, things like that are really critical. So we're raising money from the general public. How do we do that? We've been approved by the SEC to do what's called a Reg CF raise. If you go to republic.com/web3-enabler, you can learn more and get all the details, and you can invest with as little as $400. This is a $50,000 raise that will cover the next few conferences in Africa. If we clear that, we'll extend it up to a couple 100,000 and we'll expand the pool, but it may be at a higher valuation. So if you want to jump in and you believe that the stablecoin future is going to be part of the enterprise, then hop right in, republic.com/web3-enabler, and looking forward to speaking to you soon. I'll be out at ETH Denver the next 2 days, so if I can go live, it'll be from on location. Have a good one.